Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Meyer team at Compass Real Estate, and we are now in the fourth week of the January 2023 market. And we're beginning to hear some positive things brewing for us in the Manhattan market. Today, we're going to talk about a couple of quick things. Number one, the number of price cuts that are happening in our market. And if you look behind me over here, you'll see they're actually going down. Wrong way, that way, going down. And we're going to talk about how many properties are on the market right now and how many people are coming to open houses. We're going to do a quick check-in on that. So let's take a quick look, and we're going to wrap into this very quickly. First of all, let us talk about what is happening here this past week. 318 properties came onto the market this past week. That is up 47%. So this is when people start listing their properties for sale. April has the largest number of listings on the market. So if you're thinking about listing your property, let's talk immediately, because it's important to think about whether you want to list it now or whether you want to wait till everybody else lists it and there's more competition. Definitely positives and negatives to discuss there. 141 properties into contract. That's up 20.5%. Love to see properties going into contract. Number of properties going off market, meaning people decided not to sell, deals fall through, whatever it might be, and they take it off the market. That is down. So less people are taking their property off the market. They are getting more confident in this market, and that is really good news. Now, when we talk about it on a monthly basis, well, on a monthly basis, we currently have 542 properties that are currently in contract. Now, again, the contract is improving. Usually we like to see around 750 or so over a month period of time right now. So we still have, some time to see how this continues to grow. But we're definitely going in the right direction. Now, let's talk about some pretty cool things. First of all, let's talk about open houses. Okay. How many people came to open houses this past week? So this is a survey of open houses at Compass, what has happened at all our various different open houses. And what you'll find is that, first of all, there were 4,454 open houses in New York City, which is kind of interesting if you're curious. But how many people showed up? 3.6 people on average showed up to an open house across New York City. That includes the boroughs. If we specifically look in at New York City, Manhattan had 2.24 people showing up at their open houses. Brooklyn had a tremendous number of people showing up at open houses. So this is how it all blends and averages out. So kind of interesting. And what I want to end this off with is something I find really, really interesting is let's talk about how many price reductions are happening in our marketplace. And this tracks through all different months over the last years. And right now we are here in January. And when we're looking at how many price reductions are taking place, okay, what you'll see over here is that back in October, we had a lot of price adjustments going on. Why? Well, when you get towards the end of the year and you're in September and October, you got to sell quick because the market slows down in December and January. So people start reducing their prices. But if people were fearful about the market, they would continue to be reducing their prices and actually look at the dramatic decrease in price changes. And the only reason why you're seeing an increase in price reductions in January from December is because a lot of people don't want to make price changes in December because there aren't many buyers around. So they wait till January, and in January, they reduce their price and they want to get sold. So that is something that completely makes sense. And if we look at the median price adjustment, it's at 4.81. That is the average adjustment that people have to negotiate from their asking price to get a sale done. Anyways, quite interesting news over here. I know you hear a lot of scary stuff in the news. We definitely have a lot lower volume of both listings and sales that are in our marketplace right now. That is for sure. But our market is not in any kind of trouble or distress. It's just a slower market. And it's actually because there aren't as many listings on our market, because a lot of listings were taken off the market at the end of the last year. When the buyers are out there, and it is a buyer's market, but when buyers are out there, they don't have that much to choose from, which holds our pricing in check. If you are curious about your listing and what we should do about the price, if you are curious about whether you should list now or in the future, or you're just curious about what is the value of your property, I'd love to talk to you. Met with a couple of people this past week, one that I met with 12 years ago, and we met again just to talk about value of his property. And so just to understand, I'm a long-term relationship person. I love discussing real estate, as you can see from these videos. So please don't hesitate to give me a call, and I'm happy to call, chat, or email. Talk to you soon. It's Michael Meyer, the Meyer team at Compass. Have a terrific rest of January.